Hello, hola, so excited to be here. My name is Marina Simone, and wow, can Sonia put on an event? Is she not absolutely incredible? I've been stalking her for a hot minute, so I am so honored that she asked me to be a part of this incredible event. I know how hard she's worked on it, and I'm so inspired by her. You'll have to excuse my mess in the background. I am a busy mom. And so I literally have a 12-year-old and a 3-year-old, so a toddler and a preteen. And so I'm consistently always running my business, being a full-time mom, being a wife, and cleaning is just not one of my things. I just don't care. That's just not something I like to do. But I'm honored and excited to be here. And I'm excited to share my number one secret for prospecting so you don't have to sound like a spammy Tammy. So you don't have to send messages that are like, hey, want to join my business? Like, how do you get attention from complete strangers on social media without being creepy? That's literally what I want to teach you. And I created this method called the 333 method. 333 method. And in 2017, 2016, when I created this method, I legit created it because I didn't want to send cold DMs and ask random people if they wanted to take a look at my opportunity. Like, I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to attract people. I wanted people to not feel like the only reason I was reaching out to them was because I wanted them to join my business or buy my product. So I wanted to find a method that I could do over and over and over again that would build my audience on social media, make it to where I didn't have to be a weird spammy Tammy sending cold messages, and where I could truly learn about the people that I was prospecting. So I have this incredible slide deck. I can't wait to share with you. At any point during this, if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm mind blown, drop me a high heel in the comments, okay? So why do I want you to drop a high heel? I am the CEO and founder of Moms in Heels. I teach busy moms how to slay online sales by identifying their brand and bringing it to social media so we can go from cubicle to the throne, because that's exactly what happened to me. I'll just share, I've been in the industry of network marketing since 2011, 2012, and I dodged my sponsor for like, I don't know, 14 times, 5 months, 6 months. I said I was interested and then I ghosted him for like a long time. I don't know, have any of you ever been ghosted before? And I was like, this sounds too good to be true. This will never work for me. Like, I just didn't believe that I could win in network marketing. And so I never joined. I didn't join. And it wasn't until one day when I was at work, stuck in my cubicle, and I got a call from the daycare. And they said, hey, I just want to let you know, Anaya took her first steps. And Anaya is my now 12-year-old, but at the time she had just turned 1. And that was a really crappy moment for me. Like, as a mom, like missing a milestone in my kid's life, like, how crappy is that, right? And so that day I picked up the phone and I called my then sponsor and said, I'm ready. I'll do whatever it takes. I can't be stuck at work anymore, missing things in my daughter's life. And so that was the initial reason that I said yes. And I jumped into network marketing. Now, fast forward 2 years later, I never made a dollar. I failed so much miserably. And I was about to quit the business. Okay. And then I figured out how to use social media and the 333 method. And within 90 days, my business grew 5,000 customers and distributors. And I became the top 12 income earner in that company. So I am going to share the exact strategy of exactly what I do and all the things behind it. So let me share my screen so I can bring it up for you. And let's get this party started. How's that sound? Let me hit play. Play. So we're going to talk today about the power of the 3 DMO actions for success. So daily method of operation. Now, I don't care if you're making $1 bazillion or making no dollars. This will be for you, okay? So I want you to give yourself like this big round of applause for showing up to this event, being here live or watching the replay, because at the end of the day, that means that you're working on your business and moving it forward. And so, like I shared, this is my 12-year-old and my 3-year-old, my now 12-year-old Anaya and my 3-year-old Madeline. And we're busy. Like I work from home and, we've got dance class for the little one. And then we've got the 12-year-old who she has her own calendar of events that she likes to go through. And so I want you to know, like, if you're a busy mom, like I get you, like you're trying to fit in social media, building your team, getting customers, branding, all these things while you're a mom and you're trying to do it well. And I want you to know that you're going to screw up and that's totally okay because I screw up every single day. But some of you are thinking in your head, like, this is not going to work for me. I'm never going to be the one on stage. I'm never going to be the one that is teaching or making money. And I want you to know that that is totally not true. So I want to share with you a before and after here. This is me drinking out of a vodka bottle. And this is me pregnant on stage with Madeline. And I like to say, like, I dropped the vodka bottle for the microphone. What's my point here? My point here is to show you that there is a place for you in this industry. You do not have to be the expert or the know-it-all or have millions of dollars or have the best influence in order for you to build a successful business with what I'm about to teach you. Because I went from that to that, and so can you. So again, I just want to share like a full circle moment with you guys. So remember when I shared with you, I was stuck in a cubicle. Literally, I got that call that I missed my now 12-year-old take her first steps. Well, in the top left, it'd probably be your top right. Up here, you'll see my now 3-year-old Madeline. I was there when she took her first steps at 10 months old, which was, by the way, was super creepy. Super creepy. A 10-month-old walking was very creepy. But I was there. I posted on my Instagram. I was so excited. It was such a full circle moment for me because I actually didn't miss a milestone that I had with my firstborn. So let's talk about DMO, daily method of operation. Here's the whole thing I need you to understand. You have to stay consistent and marry the process and divorce the results. If you're always focused on the results and you're focused on what's not happening in your business and you're focusing on who isn't showing up, who isn't saying yes, you're putting this negative energy out there. And people are energy, like our energy attracts energy, like attracts like. So if you're putting out this negative energy, you're going to attract negative Nancy's, negative humans. And negative Nancy's, we don't have time for. We do not want to associate with. We're building a brand. We're building an empire. We're building our business. We don't need to attract the negative Nancy's. So can you all just type, I promise, in the chat section that you'll stay consistent and marry the process and divorce the results? How many of you have gotten a message like this? Hey, girl, I know this is random, but I was just looking at your page and thought you'd be a great addition to my team. I make tons of money working completely from my phone. Would you be interested in hearing more? No, thanks. That sounds like a pyramid scheme. And then you go with, oh, no, actually, pyramid schemes are illegal. This is an MLM. Let me explain the difference. Like now you're like defending what MLM is and what a pyramid scheme is. This is not the way we want to approach people on social media. Okay. So let me show you the 333 method. So yes, there's a TM because it's trademarked. I trademarked the 333 method because it has literally helped people increase their conversions by 73% in their closing ratio and recruitment and getting sales for the business. So what is the 333 method? Let's say you open up your Instagram account and you come to my profile. You're going to come to my profile. You're going to go to my first 3 posts and you're going to heart 3 of my posts. So you're going to like 3 of my posts. Then you're going to comment on those 3 posts. Then you're going to go to my stories and you're going to compliment me on 3 of my stories. You're going to do this process for 3 days in a row to me. Now, first off, for this to work, here's what I want you to understand. You have to believe that you're worthy. You have to believe in what you're offering. You have to believe that this is for you. The only reason why someone or something is stopping you from building a team or impact is because you don't believe it's possible. You don't believe you deserve it, or you don't believe it's real. It's not the people, it's you. So if you don't have that belief, you're not going to show up with posture. You're going to sound like a spammy butthole instead, right? So what is your story? Are you telling the same story that everyone else is telling right here? That it sounds like a pyramid scheme? Or are you telling a story that makes you different? Once you're clear on that story, you're going to identify the type of people that are attracted to you. Everything you're doing with the 333 method is collecting data, seeing who you're connecting with, and working through your leads. So I've been using the 333 method to create friendships with complete strangers on social media. You're not looking to close people right away with the 333 method. It's a way for you to create instant eye contact with a complete stranger. It's also an indirect way for you to drive a total stranger to your profile and to see what you have to offer. So the person who has the most conversations with the 333 method will grow their business faster. So when you're using that 333 method, you might want to screenshot this, okay? You're going to heart 3 posts, you're going to comment on 3 posts, and you're going to reply to 3 of the stories with a compliment. And you're going to do it for 3 days in a row. Now, let me take you through like this circle of like what happens with the 333 method, okay? So there's different stages. Stage 1, you've got a complete stranger. They don't know who you are. They don't know you, but maybe something caught their attention. Maybe it was a reel. Maybe it was a post. Maybe somebody tagged them on something. Maybe somebody shared a quote. And so they don't know who you are. That's stage 1 when you're 333ing somebody, okay? The 333 method will take them through all of these stages. Now we have hesitators. They see you again. They pay a little bit more attention to you. Maybe she has something to say. And maybe they engage with you for the first time. Now, when we're 333ing on day 3, they might become stalkers. They start engaging more. They're secretly interested, but they don't have belief in themselves. But if you were to reach out to them at this point, they probably would take a look, just so you know. Stage 4, now we've got them as a lead or a prospect because they're loving on our content. They like what we have. They're ready to opt into a freebie at this point. Stage 5, now they're your BFF. They love your message. They love your presence. They're ready to buy. But when somebody's on stage 5 and you don't reach out, you're losing them. You're losing them. Now we have stage 6, we turn them into a super fan. Super fans will share you, promote you. They want to do what you do. And it's a great opportunity for you to expand your network. What are you doing? You're becoming a super attractor. The 333 method is taking someone and driving them back to your profile, getting them to engage back with you, so then you can ask if they're open to taking a look. Because what you've done with the 333 method is you've taken down these walls of they don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't like you, you have nothing to offer them. You're complimenting them. People love compliments. And so what are people showing up on social media for? Likes, comments, views, shares, and connection. You can be that person that gives them that joy, that gives them that authentic leadership, that tells them how awesome they are, and that shows how vibrant and humble you are. So then you magnetize them and you bring them into your world. So what happens with the 333 method? It builds authority, it builds connection, and it builds relatability. So you aren't for everyone, and I want you to know that that's okay. It's totally okay to repel people. I repel people every single day. So I'm going to give you the next 10 daily methods of operation that you need to master before worrying about other things. How's that sound? Are you ready? Put ready in the comment section. You're going to be able to screenshot these, okay? 1, the 333 method. 3 new people a day for sure, okay? So if you're like, I need like the full breakdown of the 333 method, you can just text me the number 333 and I'll give you the number at the very end, or you can just go to momsandheels.com/333 to get like an in-depth with the scripts and everything. 2, I follow up with 3 people a day. 3, I ATM or add tag message 3 people a day. 4, I ask for 3 referral posts a day. If you haven't learned about referral posts, I know Sonia teaches some fire on that. So you definitely want to get with her and ask her, hey, what are referral posts? 5, ask 3 people a day to take a look at your business. 6, post 3 Instagram stories. 7, post 3 Facebook stories. Well, I'm just going to take the same ones I posted on Instagram and I'll bring over to Facebook. 8, invite 3 people to a freebie that you have to offer. 9, reintroduce 3 old prospects to new testimonials in the group. And 10, add 3 new friends a day on Facebook and follow 3 new people a day on Instagram and TikTok. Bonus, always do happy birthdays on Facebook. So if you want to get daily texts from me where I really break down for you like how to do reels and how I do my business, just text the word slay to 561-437-6807. If you're like, hey, I'm not in the US, I'm not in Canada, I can't text you, you can just find more information on my blog at momsandheels.com, or you can just search Marina Simone and my podcast will come up. And I'm so excited for you. I know how powerful this event's going to be for you. I would go back and watch this. If you haven't bought the recordings, definitely buy the recordings so you can go back and watch this training. So this way you can get these 10 DMOs and start working them every single day. Bye.